Good Monday morning, everybody. Lead meteorologist John Choquette here for our Monday morning or Monday afternoon daily 12 p.m. hail forecast here at Hail Trace. We got some stuff to talk about today. We do have a couple hail risks down the pipeline here, and it looks like we're probably going to have some activity getting towards the end of the week. We'll look at all that in just a second here. We'll talk about our notification system, get that all set up for you guys. Go to your notification options and your account settings, notification settings, and click on which various ways you want to receive our push notifications for our forecast, or golf ball size hail or larger, when we're mapping, when new maps are available, and whether you want it on your phone, you want it on your email, or you want it on your desktop computer, combination two, all three, up to you. And of course, what region you want to be selected, city areas, whole states, whole country, that is completely up to you guys and what you need for your business. So with that, we're going to go into our forecast for today. We have a small chance for some hail, fairly non-populated area for the most part. We have chance for some hail across western sections of South Dakota, places like Rapid City, far eastern Wyoming, even parts of Montana. All this is fairly rural, except for Rapid City, 5% there. Storms are going to form after about 3 o'clock Mountain Time. So that's all we're really expecting for today. Tomorrow, though, we have a chance for hail in a little more of a populated area. We have a preliminary forecast for right now, up to some ping pong ball size hail. Possibly could be a little bigger than that once we get to tomorrow and we can see the forecast a little bit better. Looks like some storms will be forming across parts of South Dakota and even into Iowa, into Nebraska, and they're going to be moving from north to south and then what we call northwest flow. So places like Omaha, Lincoln, even further south towards the bottom of my screen here, Kansas City, all at risk of seeing some storms tomorrow. So again, this is a more populated area compared to what we have for today, and not a huge threat, but something to watch. And the way this year has been so far, all it takes is one storm to drop some golf ball size hail in like Omaha or something for you guys to get really fired up. So that is what we're looking at for tomorrow. And then beyond that, I have a look ahead map for Wednesday, a little bit better of a risk, I think, for Wednesday. And that includes places, especially in the state of Illinois, places like St. Louis, Chicago, Springfield, Peoria, all those areas. And then possibly there's an outside chance it could get down towards Memphis and Nashville. But I think the main area of concern for hail is going to be in Illinois and the St. Louis area. That's for Wednesday. So I know you guys, I see in the comments asking about the Dallas area and seeing, obviously the Dallas area and parts of Oklahoma into Kansas, and the typical plains season has been very quiet. I mean, again, the Dallas area didn't see a storm this year, but you guys are used to seeing a handful of storms, and I know a handful of you guys ask about Fort Worth in particular. And with that, I'm going to kind of go into the models a little bit and kind of look ahead a little bit more to see what we're expecting down the pipeline here. Let me get the Pivotal Weather is having problems again. It seems to be pretty consistently slow, so we're on this website instead. Again, this is the Jetstream. I'm just going to show this today. I'm not really going to go in too much into the moisture and everything else. The models are changing pretty rapidly, but one thing is remaining fairly consistent, and that's what we're going to show here. We move through. All right, let me get this going here. Oh. Or alternatively, my website decides to die. All right, there we go. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. Moving forward here, you see this northwest flow coming in. This is the system for Wednesday. See right here into, whoop, God, this thing is so touchy. Let me just get that. So this is on Wednesday evening. So you see the storms, that little bit of a trough, again, over the Illinois area. So it looks like we'll probably see some storms there. In terms of like tornadoes, probably pretty minimal. But hail, I think that chance is going to be there. And I think we could probably see some bigger hail out of these storms, depending on how storms evolve. Move forward a little bit more. And then you see here a trough coming down, going towards the end of next week. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday time frame. Looking at the model right now showing, again, the trough coming down the Four Corners region. This is usually pretty indicative of storms across southern plains, central southern plains. So it looks like probably you're going to see some activity getting towards Oklahoma, possibly as far south as the Dallas metro, looking into Saturday and Sunday. Right now, things are changing pretty frequently on the GFS, the American model. European model is a little more consistent with this. So we're far enough out and there's enough uncertainty right now that I'm not going to get too into the weeds about, but just showing that this next risk will be coming in on probably around Friday and then going into this upcoming weekend. And beyond that, let's see what the models have here. Well, it's not out far enough, but you can see more looming. I really think I'm really kind of harping in on this second half of May. There's a lot of large-scale things coming together. I don't want to bog you guys down with the details. Basically, a lot of large-scale things coming together points to active severe weather, especially across, again, the southern and central plains. So don't freak out too much yet. There's still, I think we'll be pretty active the second half of May. Just a few days this week are going to be a little quiet, but again, towards the end of this week, we'll probably have another event, and then after that, I think it'll really start picking up more and more. So that's what we're looking at for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Thursday, I think there might be a little bit of activity as well. I just don't have a thing for that. Coming back here towards, this is for Wednesday. See any other comments you guys have? Yes, do some hail dances. Yeah, pretty much say do some hail. Everyone is concerned about Texas area. We're looking for Midwest, East Coast. Tell me something good is coming. Okay, East Coast, you guys can see storms all the way through to into the summer, and especially in like the Carolinas. I know I'm standing in front of the Carolinas on the map here. This whole area here can just see storms popping up during the day, especially in July and everything. So you guys don't freak out. Again, don't really freak out too much. A lot of our analog years have the Northeast especially seeing some more activity than normal. I think Chicago, honestly, I think a lot of the Great Lakes region might have a pretty good year this year comparatively to other parts of the country. And just another note for folks in Colorado, especially the Denver area, we're hitting that time of year where if the wind blows the right way, you can start seeing some storms. So don't be surprised if Colorado starts seeing some more hail risks coming up in the next couple weeks here. So with that, I'm kind of just going to wrap this up now. Any other questions you may have, feel free to put in the comments section below, or you can. And if you haven't already, follow us on Facebook. I can try to answer them in videos, especially if you're watching this not live after the fact. You guys follow us, hit see first. Our videos pop up at the top of your news feed, so that way if you happen to miss our push notification or you're just not near your phone at the time, you log into Facebook, you see these videos pop up right at the top, so you don't miss any of our daily videos or any other posts that we may do here on Hail Trace. And if I didn't answer any of your questions, feel free to give us a call at 855-334-4245. If you have more questions about Hail Trace, what we offer in general, give us a call, email us at info@hailtrace.com, and visit our website. You can get lots of information, obviously, about our stuff there on hailtrace.com. And you can message us on Intercom, which is lower right-hand corner of your screen, a little blue circle with a speech bubble in it. Again, you guys watch every day. You probably hear me say this spiel every single time. Click on that. It sends an instant message out to everyone on staff, and we will likely answer that pretty quickly. And it's especially helpful after hours and over the weekend, so we can see and respond to you guys as quickly as possible. That, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday. Do those hail dances, because I know a lot of you guys are really, really thirsty for some big-time storms. So get that going there, and hopefully we can get something good out of this week and through the rest of May. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow at 12 p.m. with hopefully some more good news. Have a great rest of your Monday, guys.